Hello and welcome to Rags to Riches, the story of the San Antonio Express. This is just an introductory video so you get to know kind of the team. We're going to begin with the coach and some of the scheme. This is our head coach is Thomas Kuhn, a first-year head coach. We're running an air raid offense because I like to go deep, and we run a 3-4 because that's the better defensive scheme. The team is located in San Antonio, Texas, and obviously we just built the stadium. It's pretty nice. We have our scout who focuses on running backs, and then we have a pretty good trainer. That's the one thing we're pretty proud of. Now, let's get into the draft. The task for this team was to build it out of pretty much rejects, and to do that, I pretty much took over the entire 7th round. First, we're going to begin by winning in the trenches. That's our big goal. So, Sean Downey is our guy. He's pretty good. His traits across the board are phenomenal, and he's got everything we need. Next, we're going to go with our potential quarterback of the future, Zach Cassidy. Hidden development trait is what we're looking for there. Plus, he's got throwing power, which is important in terrible quarterbacks because if nothing else, you can at least get the ball downfield. Next, we're going to go back to the trenches with Kent Branch, another hidden trait, and he's a decent pass blocker. And since it's the 7th round, we're not going to be getting spectacular players, so I'm just kind of looking for players that have good traits. Next, we're going to go aim for some pass rusher. We need power rush. That's the issue. We have some decent speed rush going on. Next, we're going to go back to the trenches. Another pretty good player. His strength's a bit better, and he's a bit better at pass blocking, but we don't have all the picks in the 7th round. The AI kind of missed on some. Blake Gates, I'm expecting to probably be a backup, or at least that's the hope, but he just had strength that I couldn't pass up on. Lincoln Derricks was also a guy I kind of had my eye on. I'm a little disappointed with his overall, but I think he's got a pretty good base that we can grow out of. James Elliott is our top running back of choice because he's got decent carrying, and if nothing else, I don't want running backs that fumble all the time. I know we're building an O-line, but and then here we needed some sort of guy who can at least kick the ball, either punting or kicking. He turned out pretty well, and I really enjoyed the fact that he has hidden development, which I don't know if kickers can have X factors, but hey, he might be a superstar at least. We're going to go to the other side of the trenches now and pick up a DT. Wide receiver, we don't really need them per se, but I always think that we could acquire some fast guys that could either maybe do running back, maybe do wide receiver, heck, maybe even do tight end. McGavin I really liked because he's tall and kind of big. That's really it. He wasn't going to be superstar. And can we get a big old oof for the Cowboys there? And just because I want to, I'm going to flex on them and take a tight end. Look at that, already better. Yeah, they're blocking tight because that's all there's pretty much left in the draft. We're going to go another DT here. Some of these guys are going to get moved to defensive end since I don't really have any. Like I said, I don't really have power rush and run stopping, so I'm a little disappointed in Poindexter. I really liked him, but I knew he wasn't going to be that good. Trent Valentine, another pass rusher. Once again, another power rusher. I just need to stack. I need more linebackers, and I need more guys who can do pass rush. They might not be great, but I mean, we need them. That's our current problem right now. That's a hole that we got to fill. So here's going to be another pass rusher. He's a little bit faster, so we need speed. Tyron Hendricks, he turned out a bit better than I was expecting, to be honest. Lee McDowell, I knew he was going to be bad, but he had pretty decent speed, so I was hoping that I can move him to safety, so we'd have a good run-stopping safety. DeMarcus Ingalls, yeah, his thing was I just needed a big guy in the middle of the field. So I think he'll do that role pretty well. Lyons, he's just a tall, deep threat. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more in the catching department, but I picked a center here. I knew he probably wasn't going to be great, but it's hard to convert people from guard or tackle to center, so I wanted to get a natural center, but I'll probably just move a guard. Here's another tight end because, like I said, we need them. There's another position that we need. He's not as good. He's not very fast, so we'll see. Monte Garvin is going to wind up probably being our number 1 or number 2 corner. He's not that football intelligent, but he's got good coverage and speed. And we got to throw in some more competition for Cassidy and some of our quarterbacks already on the roster. He's a little bit much of a disappointment, but he might be a decent backup. All right, here's just a quick look over our roster. I'm gonna make some changes. Woodyard did get moved to defensive end. Gate got moved to left guard. Branch got moved to center. Ray got moved to right guard. Bost got moved to left outside linebacker. Valentine got moved to left outside linebacker. And McDowell did in fact get moved to strong safety, like I was planning. Yeah, like I said, most of them is just filling in some holes and shifting them around so they would fit the scheme a little bit more, so they would actually grow. That's the biggest thing here, is they might not be playing at that position, but they're officially going to be listed at these positions just so they can grow. I mean, the offensive line, I moved them so that they would actually play at those positions. But like the outside linebackers are probably going to play wherever I need a backup outside linebacker. I just need to put them at left because that's where the power rusher is in the scheme, so they can actually grow. So yeah, let's take a quick look at our roster. Shermer and Reppin are currently backing up Cassidy. Rippin. Yeah, like I said, the wide receiver, we had some decent ones, but they're not spectacular by any means. Our tight ends were all right. Wellman was the only guy we had on the roster. Yeah, Branch is going to slot in. Larson's going to slot in. Downey's going to slot in. They're all starters. They're all pretty good. Yeah, looking at our safeties, McDowell is going to be the starter on the opposite side. Garvin, Ben Neiman, and Gary Johnson. I really wanted Gary Johnson, yeah, to grow. So I'm gonna put him out there a little bit more, see if I can get him to grow a bit. Let's see who else we have. Yeah, just our defensive ends are just kind of big guys that we need to try to get run stopping, because let's face it, our linebackers are going to need all the help they can get. Yeah, Mark Fields is going to be our number 2, with Garvin being our number 1 right now. And then we have Jack Fox as our punter, and Leach is going to be our starting kicker for the season. I'm really excited about that, because he's actually a competent kicker. So our team's overall is a 45. This is just, like I said, an introductory video, but next week we're actually going to get into full 15-minute games. The roster is not set by any means right now, and we'll probably be looking to do at least some shifting around, maybe some trades. So yeah, stay tuned for that.